Hey guys, what's up? This is Sama here, and today I'll be showing you the top iOS 5 jailbroken tweaks. So, let's get started. The first tweak that I'll be showing you is called FlurriedNCBackground, and yes, it has to do something with notification center. Now, I'm not sure if it will look pretty good to the camera, but in real life it looks pretty gorgeous. So just notice what happens when I slide the notification center down. Boom, you can see that it looks really nice, and it's just worth watching. I mean, just look at it. It looks really nice, and looks better than the original iOS 5 notification center. If I just zoom in, you can see that the background is blurred, and as you can see here, there's some toggles at the top and weather and all that stuff. So I can go back and I can go to some other screen to show you. For example, if I go to settings and if I slide down, you'll see that it goes right there, and it just looks more real. So there are also some settings for it. So for that, I'll go in the settings app and I will go here and FlurriedNCBackground. As you can see here, you can set the Gaussian blur radius. So as you can see here, it's at 10 right now. So if I just slide it all the way to the 3.5, you can see that it gets more transparent, and you can look through it. And if I make it more, you can see that it'll be completely opaque and you can't see anything through it. So I like it at 10, and this is the default setting, so I think it works pretty good at 10. So if I'll just set it, if I can, there you go. And there is this divide ratio. If I just press 8, you can see that it just blurs it a lot more. If I go to 1, if I slide down, you can see that it's more normal. So I'll just go back to 2, and as you can see here, so I'll tell you what this is for. Now if I just go back and if I slide down, you'll notice that there is some kind of it takes some time to come down. Look, takes like 1.5 seconds or something. Now this is because it's making the notification center blur before it comes down. So yeah, I'll tell you, if you enable this mode, it's gonna decrease the time it takes to come down, but it's going to apply the blur later. So if I just slide down, you can see that it works immediately, but the blur is applied later. Once more, it's gone, but the blur is applied later. So I like it on because it comes really quickly and it's really nice. So this was the first tweak. Alright guys, so the next tweak that I'll be showing you is called NC Quick Dismiss. Now this is kind of a simple tweak, but it becomes really handy when you have lots of notifications. So when I go to my lock screen, you can see that there's my home screen. There's nothing special, but if I just slide down, you can see that there are kind of notifications there, and as you can see here, there is kind of an X bar editor. So what I'll do now is that I'll press that, and boom, it just goes up. This is actually pretty helpful for me, because when it goes down, you have to go all the way up. I just don't find it useful. I don't know if it will be useful for you or not, but this is kind of a pretty cool tweak. Just press it and it goes up. Alright, so the next tweak that I'll be showing you is called SP settings. Yes, you heard me right, SP settings. Now I know that a lot of people know about this app and they don't want to hear about it, but still, this app has so many improvements in iOS 5 that it has to be one of the best iOS 5 jailbreak tweaks ever. So what I'll show you now is some of the notification center add-ons to the SP settings that the developers has implemented for the iOS 5 version. So why I am reviewing this is because a lot of people know SP settings, but they don't use it properly. So what I'll do now is that I'll just swipe, and as you can see, there is the SP settings, nothing special. But if I just go to more option, this is where it becomes really handy. You can see that there is show icon. I'll just improve the brightness a bit so you can look. Alright, so you can see here that there are some options like show icon, SP options, and if I just go to SP options, there are kind of a lot of options like status bar, date, free memory, and all that stuff. So if I'll just go back, and the real part that I want to show you is iOS 5 plus notification. What you can do is to disable toggles, or you can notification theme. This is actually the best one. So the theme that I'm using right now is iPhone congruency, if I pronounced it right. As you can see here, you might have thought that this is something else at the top, like the toggles, but this is SP settings, and there it gives you kind of really handy toggles like airplane, Bluetooth, brightness, off, location, processes, and and all the things we have added. And if I just slide here, you can see that there is power, wrist spring, and drop fin, the best button ever. So this is also pretty nice. So this is all I wanted to show you for the SB settings part. Now I'll move on to the next tweak, and no, I don't want to flirt with sexy singles. So the last thing that I'll be showing you is not really a tweak, but it acts kind of like a tweak, and it's pretty useful. So it is actually done with Safari. So if I just go to Safari, and I actually showed this thing before, so I'll just go to this URL. I'll just go there, I'll just rotate the iPhone, wait for it. Alright, so this is the website where you have to go, iphoneza.co.za/icon settings/, and what this allows you to do is that it allows you to add SB settings like toggles to your home screen. So if I just scroll down, you can see that there are kind of some things highlighted in blue. So you can see here about accessibility, airplane, cellular usage, and all that stuff. So what I'll select is, let's go to photos, and it'll open a new tab, and it'll say if you want to open in settings. I'll say cancel. Now I'll just press here, and I'll add it to home screen. So I'll just wait for the icon to load here. It'll take some time, and there you can see that there is kind of an icon added. I'll press add, and boom, it's added to the home screen. Now wonder what this does. I'll just press it, and there you go. So it opens photos in settings. So you don't have to go to settings and then photos and like select the options and all that stuff. I'll do like 2 more. So I'll just go back, and I'll select some other stuff, kind of zoom in so that you can see properly. So I'll do wallpaper, and no, I don't want to open in settings, and add to home screen. Just wait for the icon to load, add, and as you can see here, it's added. So if I just press it, there you go, it opens the wallpaper option in settings. This is pretty useful, I must say, and if this was a tweak, I'd actually consider it one of the best because it's really handy. And there is actually kind of a tweak like this in Cydia, and it's called home screen settings, but I'm not sure if it's free or not. So I'll just add one more, like Wi-Fi, the one that I use the most. I'll open it. I don't want to open in settings, add to home screen, and there you can see that it's been added. Now if I just press the Wi-Fi button, it goes into the Wi-Fi options in my settings, and it'll show all the Wi-Fi networks that are available and the one that I'm connected to. I think it'll take some time. So I know this was not a really great video for iOS 5 tweaks, but these are actually one of the best tweaks that are out there, and there haven't been many great tweaks out for iOS 5. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, comment in the comment bar below. Subscribe to me, follow me on Twitter. It's Osama, signing out.